What's up, YouTube? Let's do the New York Times hard Sudoku puzzle for September 3rd, 2025. Before we begin, be sure to subscribe for more Sudoku videos like this. And if you'd like to try the puzzle yourself, there will be a link in the description. So with that said, let's fill the grid. Okay, so we have 6 and 6 pointing into this box. This 6 looks up. So 6 is in one of these two cells. We have 5 and 5 also pointing into that box. And this 5 down here points to that cell. So 5 is in one of these two cells. Let's see. 8 and 8 are pointing into this box. 1 points up here, 1 points across. 1's in one of these two cells here, and that's going to restrict 1 to these two cells in this box. Let's see, 2 and 2 are pointing up to this box. This 2 points across, so that's a 2. Four down here points that way, 4 points across, so 4 is in one of these two cells. Actually, if you look at the 1 and the 8 here in this box, they're forced into these two cells. It's a kind of like a mini New York Times trick. So if you look at this row, it still needs a 1 and an 8. Can't go in these two cells, has to go here. So we're going to mark that. And actually that means this can't be a 4 anymore. This has to be a 1 or an 8. So this must be a 4. And we can identify the pair here, which is a 4, 6. And 6 sees this cell. So this is 4, this is 6. And that 6 points up here. So we can place that 6. Let's follow up on this. This 3 looks across. So 3 is in one of these two cells. We already have a 3 over here. Up here we have 9 pointing down. So 9 is in one of these two cells here. And I'm going to mark the 9 up here just so I remember that these 9s point. What else do we have? 8 and 6 we already have in the box, so that's pretty much all we can do right now. Okay, so all right, 5 and 5 over here is going to point down to restrict 5 to these two cells. 4 and 4 look up here. Let's see, 5. This 5 points down, this 5 points across, so 5's in one of these two cells here. 4, let's see, 4 we already have. Actually, we can mark 4's right here. 6 is in one of these two cells because this has to be a 1, 8. It can't go here. The 6 is pointing there, as you can see anyway. So 6 and 6 point over here. 7 also points down. Actually, this is a 6, 7 pair. So the 7 can't go here either. And that puts 7 in one of these two cells. Okay, so this is a 1. For these three cells, we still need a 1, 5, 8. So this is just 5, 8. This is just 1, 5. And so 5, in this box, 5 is in one of these two cells. That points up here to this 5. So we can place that 5. We can place this 1. And now we can place this 8. And we can place this 1. And place this 5. Place this 1. Let's come up here and mark 1 in one of these three cells because 1's point now. This 5 points over here. That makes that a 5, makes that a 6. We got 2 6's looking into this box now, so this is a 6. We can place another 6 over here. and another 4, which is nice. Now 4 is in one of these two cells. Okay, am I missing anything down here? I know we still need one more digit in here to fully mark this box up, so that's going to be a 2, it looks like. So this is 2. Just mark it all up. We still need a 2, 7, or not 2, 7, 2, 8, 9. So that's 8, 9. That's 2, 8, 9. What is this? 2, just 2, 9, not 8. So 8's in one of these two cells. Let's look at this box right here and this row down to 3, both of them down to 3. So this is 3, 8, 9. Okay, this is going to be just 3, 8 in this cell right here. 3, 8, 9. So that means 9 is in one of these two cells, and 9's here, so that makes this a 9. And this has to be a 3 now, because this column needs 3, 8, and 9, and this can't be an 8, it can't be a 9, so this is a 3. And that makes this a 3. So over here, 3 is in one of these two cells. This 3 is here, so we can place a 3 here. 3 is in one of these two cells now. Okay. This 6 points to this pair. So this is a 7, this is a 6. We have a triple up here now, which is a 1, 7, 8. Just 1, 7, 1, 7, 8, 1, 7, 8. So now let's look at this row. Come back to this row that was down to 3. We need a 2, 3, and 8. So this is just 2, 3. This is 2, 8. This is 2, 3, or 8. Up here, okay, this column here is a 8, 9 pair is what's left. And this can't be the 8. So this must be 9. This must be 8. Okay, the 9 puts 9 in one of these two cells. So it gives us a 5, 9 pair. 9 and 9 pointing into this box, 9 pointing up. So 9's in one of these two cells, 5 is in the same two cells. And actually earlier we had, yeah, I marked up this 9 is in one of these 3 cells. We have these 9's down here that point, so that actually resolves the 5, 9, or no, opposite way there. Okay, 9, 5. This is not, none of these here are 9. All right, so let's see. This is a 5 now. We got 5's pointing in from all directions except for this cell, so this is a 5. Now this is 4. That puts 4 up here in one of these two cells, and it can't be this cell, so it has to be here. That makes this a 2. Oop, 2. Let's come down here and remove 2 from these cells. So 2's in one of these two. Let's come back up here and place this 4. This is 1, 7. This box is 1, 7, 8. 1, 7, 8. So 8 has to be in one of these two cells. Let's just mark that 1, 7, 8. I think 1, 7, 8 are possible in these two cells. This one here can't be an 8. This is 1, 3, 7, 8 for the row. So this is just 3, 7. This is 1, 3, or 7, not 8. We have 8 in the box. And this is just a 1, 3, 7. Is that right? Yeah, 3, well, it could be. Yeah, it could be a 3. I was just wondering if 3's pointed down here, but they don't. All right, so let's see. 3 in this box. 3 is possible in this cell or this cell. Let's look at this row. Let's just keep filling it out until we see something. We need a 3, 7, 8, 9. That's 7, 8, 9. That's 3, 7, 8, or 9. That's 3, 7, 8, but not 9. Okay, let's see here. The 2 points down here, these 2's point. So 2 is in one of these 2 cells here. Okay. This column is down to 2, 3, or 7. So this cell can only be a 2, 3, or 7. It actually can't be a 3. 2, 7. What about this? This column's down to 4. This is marked up. This is marked up. What is this? This is 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 7 is what we need. So this is just 1, 2, 7. This cell here can't be a 3. So we got 1, 3, 7. 1, 2. 1, 7, 1, 2, 7, 2, 7. So the only place for 3 is right here in this column. So if you don't notice this, which is hard to see with all this notation, but if you don't notice this, think about where a 3 is going to go in this column. It's not going to go here. It's not going to go here, and it can't go here. So 3 has to go here. And that makes this a 9. We have this cell down to 3, 9. So this is a 9. This is a 2. This is a 9. 7, 2. Okay, so let's clear 7 out of the rest of the column here. We got a 1, 7 pair. We got 2, 3, 7. 1, 3, 8. All right, let's go over here. Let's see, 1's not going to go there anymore. Okay, we need a 2, 3, 7, 8. All right, what am I not seeing here? This should be like a piece of cake at this point. 2, this is what I'm missing. 2 points right here makes that an 8. So now 2 and 2. 2's in one of these 2 cells. Let's remove 8 from the rest of the box and from the rest of the column. So we have a 1, 7. That points here. That makes this a 9. Come over here. That's an 8. That's a 9. Come back over here. This is a 3. This is 2, 7, 1, 8, 1, 7, 3, 1. No, not 1 necessarily. Hold on. Oh yeah, no, it does have to be a 1. There's a 1 down here pointing up. Okay, so that is a 1. That's a 7. That's an 8. 1, 8, 7, 7, 3, 2, and we're done. Okay, not too bad. Not too bad. Some neat stuff in there. I think the 1-8 pair was helpful to spot. Anytime you spot the New York Times trick, even if it's a mini trick, is very helpful because you're going to get some deductions right off the bat that you might not get right away from normal scanning. So seeing that was helpful. I didn't actually look for that at the very beginning, but just did normal scanning, but just noticed that when I came down here to make some markings. So what else was there here? We had this 1, 2, 7 triple that I noticed at the end. So I don't know if that was really necessary or just the way that I happened to see things at the end. That was helpful as well. It let us place a 3 right here. What else was there? I think just everything we got from this 1-8 was very helpful. The pointing 9s, pointing up to this 5-9 pair, that was helpful. And I think we may not have gotten that notation down here if I hadn't seen that 1-8 pair. So, nothing super tricky, but just interesting today. Good puzzle. Let me know how you did in the comments, and I will see you next time.